You can watch history come alive just outside the State Fair Center at Høstfest as Vikings clash and battle reenactments and tools of the time are exhibited. Jacob Morse takes us inside the Viking Village.
The Viking Village outside of Høstfest showcases the history of the Vikings, from blacksmithing and lockmaking to beadworking. Blacksmiths crafted locks and keys during the Viking Age, and these items served as a significant indicator of social status.
Not just normal blacksmiths have to make it. It has a lot of different parts to be able to make a functioning lock. So with that, if you're spending that much money on that, that probably means you also have something worth even more you are locking up. So locks and keys are more than just a functional item to serve a purpose. It is a representation of your wealth, your status, your authority.
He says it's fulfilling to be able to demonstrate how important the Vikings' culture was for their survival and explain their influence on modern society.
When you just look at Vikings through the context of, oh, they went raiding and pillaging, we lose some of the really cool aspects of that part of humanity. If they had swords and axes to go raid and pillage with, they need the tools to make them. They had hacksaws 1,000 years ago because you need to be able to cut the metal to work with the metal, right? They had files, they had all these different things that we might not necessarily think about, but it's there. And unless you open that window, you can't really wrap your mind around and connect to those people.
This window into what life was like 1,000 years ago is opened thanks to the exhibitors.
We have bead making. Beads were like a little form of currency because they were also a specialty thing. Glass wasn't being made in Scandinavia, so they were turning bits of glass that might have broken from other parts that they were trading and turning those into fun beads, and those beads were then money that they could trade for. We have boyars, we have a lot of textile works, wool was king. All of these cool things are happening.
Norman tells me that the weather this year has been fantastic for people to head outside here to the Viking Village. In years past, there's been rain and even snow at this time of year, so we're grateful for these awesome weather conditions. In Minot, I'm meteorologist Jacob Morse reporting for your news leader.